Alright, peep game, straight to it, man. M15 time frame, MGC. This is Friday. How I made 2% in one morning. Peep game, peep game, peep game. So, off top, check this out. M15, void to be filled to the upside. Bam. Target of the day. Okay, cool. Supply at the top of a void to be filled. Here's this is not M15 demand because I have M15 supply here. Understand I have M15 supply right here. We can go ahead and validate that this is real supply by doing what? Making sure it doesn't have any M3 or M5 equal highs within it. I'm sorry. So no M3 equal highs. Okay, cool. No M5 equal highs within. Okay, cool. Making this valid. So I understand that's a valid zone of supply that I am inside of right now. I do see a void to be filled here as well, but there's no form of demand at the base to be even marked yet. I come to the M30 time frame and I see there's prominent M30 demand created here. This is the M30 demand. M30 demand, wick to wick if you want to call it, right? And then at the top, here is a void to be filled. At the top of this void to be filled is M30 supply. Once again, boom. Okay, cool. Then we come to the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame, I do see supply here at the top of this void to be filled as well. So H1 supply is marked. Boom. And I like this wick to be filled on the H1. Through experience, I know price loves to fill these wicks. So I'm gonna mark that as a possible target of the day. The only reason I'm even leaning towards a bounce play already, meaning a push to the upside, is because of this prominent M30 demand, and price has created a rejection candlestick already off of this, right? So I have prominent M30 demand, void to be filled to the upside, and higher time frame wicks to be filled to the upside, along with the rejection candlestick already off of this. So let's continue to watch this play out. Now, understanding that in order to continue with this play of the day, I am going to need to make it past this prominent M15 supply before anything. So need to break this, mandatory. Let's continue to watch price play out 15 minutes at a time. Already price breaks that. Boom. So now I have everything I need to go ahead and assume that price is going to continue to make its push to the upside here. This is possible entry off this prominent M15 demand. I'm going to validate this prominent M15 demand by making sure there are no M3 or M5 equal lows within. So I come M3, no equal lows within. M5, no equal lows. Okay, beautiful. M15 time frame. All I'm going to be looking for is my rejection candlestick, which is my entry signal, in order to take me to first target, second target, and full target of the day. With that being said, let's watch this play out here. This is 315 to 330, so now I can watch this play out. Another rejection candlestick, wick to the field to the upside. Okay, cool. M15, this is not an entry signal, but it's okay. We'll just continue to watch this play out here. This 315 to 330. Boom. This is a nice rejection candlestick. I like the way that this looks here. I love the way this looks actually, but that doesn't mean I'm just gonna enter off of this. Through experience, I'm gonna need to see a little bit more. I come to the M5 time frame. I want a little bit of a shift of structure to move to the upside. Continue to watch price play out here. Come back to the M15. This one closes 3:45 to 4 a.m., which means this is a 30-minute candlestick simultaneously closing at the same time. And now I also have prominent M30 demand. I also had M30 demand in my favor. Bam. So I went ahead and marked that. I've already validated that it has no equal lows within. So this is a valid zone. Now keep in mind, this is also simultaneously closing. This is 3:45 to 4, meaning I have a 1 hour candlestick closure at this same time. Now this is where experience is going to come in here. Just because I have the A+ setup and everything I need here and on the M30, right? Because price is typically going to use this M30 to take me into here. But I am going to remain patient, understanding that, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 out of 10, and they all have bottom wicks. And you can go on and on and on. So I am fully expecting price to go ahead and create its bottom wick on this higher time frame. Understanding this, I know that momentarily price is going to come down on these lower time frames. So I'm just gonna wait for that to find the most precise entry in order to take me to first target, second target, and full target of the day. So there's this lower wick being created. Price is already, look, price taps this demand and rejects off of it already. Cool. On the M30 time frame, I also am coming off of that prominent demand. So I come to the M5. I already love what I'm seeing here. Rejection candlestick off of this previous M5 demand. So the buy limit was here, just below where price, because look, everything is creating bottom wicks. So I'm very comfortable setting the buy limit just below, understanding that momentarily price will create its bottom wick. Now, this structure here is what I'm expecting price to go ahead and respect. Stop loss, all that represents is if price comes down here, then I believe that I am wrong. That's all that means. Now, with that being said, I did have, let's see, this was the actual entry for the day, and stop loss was here, and the full target of the day was there. Now let's continue to just watch this play out, ladies and gentlemen. 410 to 415. We'll watch it play out on the M5 time frame. Boom. Right here, this was 4:55 to 5 a.m. Target of the day smashed 2% in one morning. You guys see how I called this from the jump. I started off on my higher time frames and used my lower time frames to get the most precise entry. I already knew off top price was gonna fill this void for sure, and I just used this H1 wick to go ahead and give me the full target of the day. I fully understood throughout the whole time my higher time frame candlestick structure, and I used that to understand that price is going to momentarily come down to get my most precise entry. And that is how I made 2% this morning. This was Friday the 13th, just yesterday. You know what I mean? Weekend reviews. Check this out. Boom. I'm only going to get better. I'm only going to get better.